feature I want to talk about, I think is probably one of the best parts about the view boards, is the ability to record. It's going to record your audio, it's going to record the annotations of the view board. Now, it's not recording from the webcam, it's recording the audio as you're speaking, and yes, it will record the audio of the class, but I haven't had any issues with the class being silly or anything like that. Obviously, you gotta know your own class, but I haven't had any issues with that with my group of kids. But it's going to capture the annotations of what you're putting on the view board. So how do we do that? How do we save it? How do you save the recording? How do you then upload it so that it will then a student can then watch it later because of absences, COVID, on vacation, whatever the case is, or for students that have say accommodations, 504, IEP, need to watch it later on. There's just a lot of possibilities, I think, of having that. So it's a great resource I think you can put out there. So how do we enable recordings? All right, so you got your notes pulled up for the day, or you're going over a homework assignment, whatever the case is. So how do we start this off? All right, right up here, this is the record beat feature. We're gonna click that button. Then right here, click that button. Give it a second to start pulling up. Now, this window as it pops up, a lot of times it pops up down here, but find it. And then now what you want to do is click this one icon right here on the right. And then I always just default to whatever it comes with, this last icon, this last option. And then when you get ready to click it, it's going to immediately start getting ready to record. It does a 3, 2, 1, and then it starts recording from this point on. So be ready to go. And at that point, this is where I start this up first hour with my geometry class. So as I'm getting ready to do this with my geometry class, I start class and I've got this ready to go. And after the end of class, once I get through notes, I get through homework questions and all that, then I pause, I stop the recording, and then I save it, and then I upload it to YouTube, and I'll walk you through that throughout these next few videos. So my first hour, we're getting ready to go over things. I click this check mark, 3, 2, 1, and it's recording. And you'll see this icon right here where, as you can see, the timer's going. It's capturing my audio, and it's going to get ready to capture my annotations. I usually drag this in the bottom right-hand corner so it's out of my way, and then I just start walking and talking and doing the day. And as I get my pen going, again for the day, you know, as we go through things, as you record, again, going through the class, asking questions and moving along, it's again recording everything that you're doing and talking. The kids are participating. It's capturing all of that as you guys go throughout the period. If you have kind of a long pause getting ready to happen, what you can do then is go over to the record feature. These two buttons right here, what you can do then is hit the left one where it's just going to pause your recording, and you can just walk away for a little bit. Let's say you're going to give the kids, you know, a 2-minute think session, and then come back to it. That way it's not recording that 2 minutes, and then you can come back, hit the play button, and it's going to continue now back to the recording. Don't click the right one. The right one's going to stop the recording. So I do that frequently. That way it's just not recording dead time. So you keep going throughout your period, and I've done, you know, recordings of 30, 35 minutes, however long it takes me to go through notes, homework questions, whatever, again, we're doing through class. And then at some point, okay, we're done with class. We're all good to go. Class is about to be done. All right. And I just come up here and, okay, we're done. I'm ready to save this video. And that's where I now click the stop button. So go ahead and click the green stop button. And then I don't want to hear myself, so I click the pause button. And then let's talk about saving this really quick. So we're going to click the save icon. And right here, you have two options, okay? And we're going to click the icon that is going to save this to the hard drive, okay? And as we get ready to save this to hard drive, I don't want to save it to the Google Drive. There's no reason to take this big file and upload it to the Google Drive. We're going to save this here, and we're going to use this downloads folder. Now I have two classes I teach, Geometry Honors and Algebra 1. I just give it a generic name and I just keep overriding this file every single day. So this is an Algebra 1 class. So I'm just gonna override the previous day's file by saving it as Algebra 1. If you wanna give a specific name, all right, go down here, your keyboard pops up and then you can name it whatever you want. But I just keep it generic, click the check mark. Do you wanna overwrite this file? Yes, I do. And now I just saved that recording to the hard drive, and in the next video, we'll talk about how we upload that to YouTube.